Good morning, everyone. How you doing today? It's another day. It's Thursday. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what's going on today in the world today. Let me see. How you doing? Thank you. Desi, man, how you doing today? Good morning. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's going on the news. Hold on. Hmm. Well, okay. Wow. Hey, Phil, what's up? Yeah, man. People from California and the West Coast, Orange County man charged in gruesome killing of a pregnant dog. DA calls it pure evil. Wow. Huh. And amazing. Damn. The story contains graphic details involving animal cruelty in death. Viewer distress is advised. An Orange County man on probation for a violent assault is facing new felony charges after allegedly killing a pregnant dog. How sick it is! Damn! But believing it to his CUV. Oh my God! Wow! That guy just hit the dog by purpose with his CUV con. Bang! Damn. Oh no, it is. And driving forward until the animal neck snapped. Ugh. The neck snapped. Ooh. Prosecutors announced Wednesday Eric Lee Holiday Sr., 58, of Bonnie Park, is charged with a felony count of an animal cruelty and one felony count of possessing a hard drug with two or more prior convictions, according to Orange County District Attorney Office. He also accused of violating his probation, officers say, which seems from a case earlier the year in which he attacked a co-worker with a metal pipe. Wow! Holiday faces a maximum sentence of more than 13 years in state prison if convicted on all charges. According to the Orange County District Attorney Office, the killing was captured on a civilian camera video early Monday morning in the Anaheim alley behind the 600 block of South Booker Street. Investigations say that footage shows Holliday arriving in a Ford exploding around 7:30 a.m., stepping out with a white rope and looping one and around a yellow parking bollard. He allegedly and tagged the other end of the CUV. Now, tall hitch that we retrieved a small milk container, a white Marion believed it to be around 6 years old and pregnant. It's a small dog, very small dog, like a small dog. Oh my God. That's all I'm going to read. Oh my God. Very, very cool, those people, you know? Very, very mean. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to start every morning when I do my coffee. I'm going to start doing a day in advance, because when I do that last minute, people don't come. Yeah, I think people thinking they're getting ready to go walk or they sleep. You know, it's very cool of it. You know, how do like somebody hit your dog and the other person? For okay, let me say this: if that person had a dog, if the boy did the same thing, he won't have that either. You know, the guy just get it from prison. You know, I know, because people don't realize that animal abuse is worse. Animal abuse and person abuse is the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. But the law doesn't contain an animal is a human being. The law said the animal is a property. That's why a lot of animal and dog abuse don't get a taste of it. You know, that's what you don't hear very much. You know, because animals is not human beings. They are property of the owner. That's the law states in 50 states. You know, to me that's bullcrap. You know, animals got feelings too. You know, that's why in this United States, everybody think, oh, United States is a freedom. Well, let me tell you guys wrong. Let me tell you something wrong. United States was a freedom state. It was a freedom state. Mm-hmm. Everybody thinks the Indians was the first one here. Well, let me get to you something like that. It's the Mexicans, then the Indians came. The Indians came about like very seldom day, like maybe I think a month after that. You know, it's half the Mexican and half the Indians, because when I was taking history class back in the 1980s when I went in high school, they show us the real history, not the fake one they're doing right now. The real history go back in the 1800s when I was in school, you know. And a lot of people don't realize that. We're all immigrants. Doesn't matter. Me, Desiree, Fur, West Side, for example, everybody is immigrant here. You know? Particularly United States started by, to me, it's the dinosaurs were here the first time. The dinosaurs was there, you know? No one doesn't tell the dinosaurs, you know? The caveman was here before anybody. You remember? Phil, the caveman, you know? Caveman, dinosaurs was here before. Then after that, Adam and Eve came in. Adam and Eve started the man and the woman back in a Bible thing, you know. Well, we're not going into more detail. I think I'm going to talk about more like this in the future, you know. People gotta know the history of our city, you know, state, you know. Look, what is this going on? ICE taking people away, kidnapping. You know, that's a crime. When they kidnap somebody on the street, it's a crime. Oh no. Look at your country, Phil. You remember it used to good country? You said you have freedom. Now look at it. You know, the freedom is gone in your country. You know, it's gone. You know, every country you go to, it's destroyed. It's gone because we destroyed it. Hey, bitch, chief. Yeah, yep. We destroyed it. Hmm? All mixed. We are talking mixed stuff, big chief. You know that's talk mixed stuff. You know. Earlier today, I was reading. Earlier today, a guy from prison hit the pregnant dog and killed it. Killed the pregnant dog and snapped his head off. You know, and he's sentenced to prison. You know. Look at the YouTube. Look at we have Parados. We have Parados have their own channel. Yeah, I know. We have Parados in our own channel. They have a channel, you know, and support them. And one guy, I'm gonna mention the name of the channel, says, "I'd better be a pedo than a snitch." That's good. That's screwed up, isn't it? If I see somebody beating up a woman, I would snitch to them. I would snitch. I won't let it go by. If people think I'm a snitch, go ahead. You know, I will. I will be a snitch than a trombone. You know. Yeah, one channel says that, Phil. I'm not going to tell what channel it is. And to me, that's fucked up. I would be a snitch than a trombone on a pedal. You know. Exactly, Big Chief. Exactly. And look, people doxing each other on YouTube. But the problem is, get the wrong information. When you try to put some body information, you better look at 100% clear. 100%. You have to look at the date, the name. You have to keep looking at it. You cannot post it because somebody has the same name, but they go and the middle name is different. It happens. I think a lot of people get stuck with no reason. If you have a problem with that person, two things you could do: leave it alone and walk away, or go on live and talk to them. That's it. Two things. That's why a lot of people respect me in everywhere, because I tell the truth. I tell what's going on. If they don't like my lifestyles, it's their own. I can please everybody. I went to one channel about maybe a month and a half ago, 2 months, and they want to tell me all about my history. Well, sometimes everybody knows here. I help kids, in my church once in a while, and I'll play video game to them because the parents in the church, the kids got nothing to do, I play video games like a big brother does, and people tell me, "Oh, you're sick. You have to pay your own people." They don't understand is I'm helping them, It not means you're a chumble, You helping them. You helping them to have a better life, You educate them, And I told them, if you guys don't like it, too bad. It's me, I agree, Desmond. What people do is their business. If I see someone talking all about kids, I will look into it. I don't care, When somebody calls a police officer, that's a snitch. When you tell somebody, it's a snitch automatic. People don't realize that. Oh my God, this world is coming to an end. Well, that's all for that the part of the things. Well, you guys, I'm going to Christmas stuff this week. Okay, but you guys, I'm going to both channels. I'm going to do on the second channel. I'm going to have more topics coming in the first of the year. Oh, last night, that video I put up, it wasn't me. Good point, Big Chief. Good point. Good point. Really good point. That's why I like everyone here. Everyone have the opportunity. They don't fight each other. I don't A lot of people disagree each other, but this is normal. I like that. Well, you guys, I'm out of here. I told you guys then my coffee's almost done. Peace out, guys. Please check out West Side Videos. She had 2 lives going on, 2 days. You guys, peace out. Thanks for coming last night and today. Love you all. Mwah.